What a peaceful day. Such beautiful sky. This is a guide on how to run away from players chasing you. I'm new to YouTube. Please subscribe. It all started the moment we were about to finish Skeleton Fleet. A solo sloop came by and attacked us, but we won the fight thanks to Mr. K's excellent aim. Then we finished the fleet and claimed ownership of all the loot. But that sloop wasn't the only one interested in the chest of fortune. A brigantine was sailing towards us, which marked the beginning of our many escape attempts. Tip 1. The smaller your ship, the easier and faster it is to do harpoon turns, so stay close to rocks, as they will provide you with places to hook onto. Circling around a few rocks is also a good way to test how organized the enemy crew is, because harpoon turns on a brigantine or galleon require team coordination. These are my results from when I tested harpooning around a rock with all ships. Tip 2. Some islands have cannons, so you can lure your enemy in its path and try to drop their masts or anchor ball them, just like in here. But even if there wasn't a cannon, we could have left Mr. K, or both of us there, to attempt to port and anchor them by using the sword launch. The game decided the brigantine is the one who needs help and spawned a skeleton ship on us. But I'm not complaining, because it made my next play easier to pull off. Tip 3. When there is a lot of things happening all at once, use the chaos to your advantage. I sailed straight towards a small rock, while the brigantine was behind us. So my ship was in front of the rock from their point of view. At the very last second I turned my ship, but they didn't have enough time to react. It's good to note that fully dropped brigantine sails obscured the helm's view a lot, and the sloop from earlier had returned and helped distract them. But the chase had only started, because both of them were following us relentlessly. Tip 4. It is hard to see inside a storm, so it's a perfect place to try and lose a tail. That's why I sailed straight towards this one. The storm also fills your ship with water, so it's harder as a solo sloop to navigate through them. Tip 5. Trying to board the enemy and anchor them while they are directly behind you is always a good idea, because you get no penalties upon failure while the enemy does.
What?
Unfortunately, both me and Mr. K failed. But don't rely only on this one strategy and mix things up. Tip 6. After gaining some distance in a storm or fog, switch off all the lanterns on your ship. That way, the chance of them losing you is higher, because they will probably look for the lantern lights they were used to seeing. My idea here was to suddenly change our ship's sailing direction with an anchor turn, to throw the sloop off even more. Little did I know, I sailed straight into the brigantine's direction.
Oh my god, vi skin packet.
Tip 7. We didn't do this, but you can try telling one of your enemies that the other ship has all the loot to try and confuse them. It's better to attempt this on the less experienced crew. Tip 8. At this point we decided to drive past an outpost, while Mr. K jumps off and sells the chest of fortune. But when editing the video, I realized we could have actually sold everything. All we had to do was load all the loot in a rowboat, send Mr. K to sell everything, while I solo sloop and distract the ones chasing after us. Either way, the most important chest was ours. And now we decided to confront the sloop, because we didn't have much time. But this guy was extremely good at the game, and we eventually lost.
Nice, no Slaker.
I'm trying to figure out why one of my videos received some attention but the others don't. I asked people to comment at the end of the video, and I want to replicate it. So please comment. Mr. K is cool. That way I can send him all your comments and make him speak in English more often.